In the news this week, schools retain the freedom to disagree with same-sex marriage, Evangelical Methodists challenge a pro-gay marriage report, and a woman tells the Christian Institute why she left her lesbian relationship to follow Jesus. Hello. The government has revised draft guidance for independent schools, which effectively banned disagreement with same-sex marriage. Under the guidance, schools across England would have breached independent school standards if they suggested same-sex marriages or civil partnerships should not be recognised in law. Ofsted may also have been able to fail a school if a teacher said they backed a repeal of same-sex marriage or even suggested that some people may disagree with it. After taking legal advice, the Christian Institute threatened court action. The final version now allows schools to facilitate debate and offers a specific protection for faith schools to teach that marriage is only between a man and a woman. The Christian Institute's Colin Hart welcomed the U-turn. These are important gains. It means there is room to debate same-sex marriage in schools. It is still possible the guidance could be misused, but we believe this is less likely with the changes that have been made. Evangelical Methodists say the denomination must uphold biblical teaching on marriage rather than follow recommendations from a new report. The Methodist Church's Marriage and Relationships Task Group backed same-sex marriage, cohabitation and civil partnerships, and suggested a service for divorces. If the report is accepted by the Church's decision-making body, it will then be consulted on more widely, with a final decision being made next year. But Methodist evangelicals together said it remained committed to the Bible as its supreme rule of faith and practice. We therefore uphold the biblical understanding of marriage as the lifelong union of one man and one woman, and call upon the Church to do the same. Alabama has become the latest in a series of US states to pass a bill protecting the life of the unborn. The new law makes abortion illegal unless a mother's life is at serious risk. Supporters expect the bill to be blocked by pro-abortion judges, but the state governor said the legislation stands as a powerful testament to Alabamians' deeply held belief that every life is precious and that every life is a sacred gift from God. In the UK, thousands gathered in London to proclaim the sanctity of life at the annual March for Life. This year's theme was irreplaceable, a reminder that each human being from the moment of his or her conception is a unique individual. One woman who was conceived through rape shared her story.
I'm pro-life because I am the result of a rape. My mother was raped, and my grandma really wanted my mum to have an abortion. And my mum, although she didn't have any particular beliefs, really stuck to her guns, and it was a very, very hard decision for her to make. But she didn't have an abortion gladly, and I am deeply grateful that I had the opportunity to live. I love my life. I have 3 grown-up sons that I adore, and I have an absolutely adorable 2-year-old granddaughter who wouldn't be here if my mum had chosen differently.
And finally, a woman who walked away from her lesbian relationship to pursue Jesus has told the Christian Institute how God turned her life around. After hearing a song she knew from her church-going childhood on the radio, Saras Phil explored the possibility of continuing her gay lifestyle as a Christian. But she realised through the ministry of her church that the Bible is clear why homosexual practice is wrong. She ended the relationship and committed her whole life to God. Here Sarah explains what she would say to someone questioning their own same-sex lifestyle.
It's so easy in this world to listen to what everybody else has to say and to take on their opinions, which I was doing. But if you actually get alone with God, read his word, pray to him and understand. And when I think you look at his word, don't concentrate just on the verses that talk about sexuality or homosexuality, but really look at God's design for men and women. You know, the creation, he created man and woman. There is hope. And, you know, I would genuinely say just, you know, accept that this is something that happens, but it is something you can overcome.
Well, that's all for this week. To watch Sarah's full interview and to get regular updates on all of our stories, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.